students, welcome to Department of Microbiology, VS College, Virudhunagar. Today topic infection. It is the types. Let's start with a short introduction. The infection and immunity are very important terms in medical microbiology. You should know what is infection, which disease, what is immunity. So all these the terms are very important, you can study. So you should know the basic, and then only you can properly study of medical microbiology. So it is in the topic go to the infection. Here that of 10 different types of infection. So let's see all the terms one by one. First one, define infection. The attachment, entry, growth and multiplications of parasites or pathogens which are in the host tissue is called infection. First one, primary infection. It is an initial infection with the parasites that allowed the further invasions by some microorganism or other organism is called primary infection. So the primary infection, now when a healthy host cell initially gets infected by parasites, that is called a primary infection. So when the host get infected initially parasite, that nutria hovers, then after some time again the same host infected by the parasite, same parasite. So next one, reinfection. Subsequent infection by the same organism in a host after recovery. So initially the suffering from a infection, so already suffering from a infections. So next one, superinfection. The infection by a same organism in a host before recovery. So next one, secondary infection. When a new parasite infect that the host whose resistance is lower by primary or a initial infection, the infection established after primary infection. So the initially the suffering from a infection, so the already suffering from a infected person. So next one, focal infection. It is localized area spread to the new location. So the chronic infections in the body, examples teeth, tonsils, accessory nasal sinus and rabies, hepatitis A virus and appendix, etc. Such as the infection may produce a various physical and mental disturbance and allergic reaction. So suppose any part of the body, examples the tonsils is affected. So next one, cross infection. So when a new infection is set off from another patient or a external sources to a person who is already suffering from a disease. So they now here when happen once the infection is resulted into the diseases. So the diseases person, suppose a person suffering from a pneumonia, okay, or after that person get infection by a tuberculosis, the infection such infection called a cross infection. So next one, nosocomial infection or cross infection occurring in hospital stay. So suppose a healthy person is visiting hospital for visiting a patient and a generalized checkup. That the time is a healthy host get a infected, the hospital known as a nosocomial infection. So clinical infection, an infectious one that is transmissible from a patient to patient by a transfer of the causative organism, and an infectious patient is one from whom such as a disease can be occurred. So next one, clinical infection. So next one, subclinical infection, when there is no or a little impact the patient health. Next the mixed infection, the infection in which more than one organism or kinds of microorganisms are involved. So next one, the generalized systemic infection, the infection that spread throughout the infection that spreads to several sites and the body. To the body, the examples are teeth, abscess, measles, and chickenpox, and syphilis. Then extra. So next one, endogenous infection. So now the infection in which is the parasites is already present in the body, but not they show any kinds of infection, that is called endogenous infection. So next one, exogenous infection. So the exogenous infection bacteria enter the inside of the body. Now the bacteria, parasites present in the body, many area, but there are some microorganisms we can, some of the organism of the body are completely sterile there, in no bacteria, called exogenous infection. Thank you.